What's up, everybody? This is the Classic Tycoon here, back for a new series, a little bit different. We're not doing a regular Let's Play. Today I'm going to play through the custom scenario that I made, which we named Monkey Puzzle Park because I put a bunch of monkey puzzle trees in it. But I'm calling this $1 Million Mission, and the reason why I'm calling it that is because I'm going to play this until we've got a park that has made $1 million. And so I'm going to show you guys exactly what that entails. And it's going to be pretty fun, I think. And we're going to do a lot of roller coaster building, ride building, a whole bunch of stuff so you guys can see exactly how I play this game when I'm just playing for fun. So we started out by putting an information kiosk in the middle. That was the point of the when I made the custom scenario. And I built the pathway at the beginning there. Put in a information kiosk right at the beginning. And we're just gonna build a few rides today, get the park going. I always start out with something simple to at least make some of the guests happy. A Ferris wheel, it'll give some of the guests something to do while I build some more exciting rides. So let's get that tested and going, and then then we'll start building something for the guests who like more thrilling rides. Now you'll see when I built the custom scenario, I put a ton of trees, and that is going to up the cost of a lot of the rides because you're having to destroy trees, which costs money when you put in new rides. And so it ups the cost of the rides, but you'll see that a lot of the rides are going to have a lot higher excitement ratings because there's so many trees around. You saw on that Ferris wheel, the excitement rating was almost a 2, which is not typical. It's, if you build a Ferris wheel with no trees around, I think the excitement rating is like a 0.9, so that's good. Let's put in some go-karts here, and this will be for the guests that like something a little more exciting. Hopefully this ride gets a high excitement rating. We'll see, though. I make it kind of short, and I decided to put it underground, or else the ride would block a lot of area for new pathways. So that's what I decided to do. The problem with that is it does take away from the excitement rating that the trees give. Even though going underground would be, in real life, that would be pretty exciting. To drive your go-karts through a tunnel, it doesn't really affect the excitement rating in this game for go-karts, unfortunately. But we'll see. We'll see what the excitement rating ends up being. Finish the track up here, and then I'll put in the pathways. We'll speed that up so you don't have to watch that. And there we go. We'll open it up. We leave it at $2, and we'll up that price once we hopefully we'll up that price once we see the excitement rating. Already 77 guests in the park. So now the goal of this park, the mission that I set up, is to have a park rating of 600,000, which is very, very high. I don't even know if I'll be able to do it. We'll see. That is a really high park value. So maybe we'll get there, maybe we won't. Again, we're calling this $1 Million Mission because we're trying to get to $1 million. And we'll check out the finances every episode to see exactly how close we're going to be getting to that. Now, some of the guests are already complaining about how long the line length is for the go-karts. Well, they're not complaining yet, but I know the go-karts especially when they're 3 laps long. Guests are waiting a long time, so I'm going to put in some QTVs, and hopefully that will help, but we'll check it on that again later. And if we have to, we'll probably put an entertainer in the line to keep them happy during their wait. But there we go. Couple rides up and running. Let's see what this excitement rating is. 2.64. I'm not very happy with that, but hopefully that will go up as we start building rides closer to this, to the go-karts on both sides. Hopefully that's pretty disappointing. We might build some more go-karts later in the series with a better excitement rating. We'll see. Let's put in one more ride. I was thinking about the pirate ship, but I decided to put in something else because I want the guests that go for higher intensity ratings to have something to ride. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a top spin, which usually attracts guests that like roller coasters and stuff. And so let's place this here. We'll test it, but I decided to, instead of putting on beginner's mode, I'm going to put it straight to berserk mode. I usually don't do this. You don't have to, but the thrill-seeking guests are going to be happier with the berserk mode because it's going to be a lot higher intensity rating, and that's going to give more guests a ride to actually start on while we don't have a roller coaster up. So we'll let that test. 3.47 excitement rating, but a very high intensity rating, so that will attract some of those guests. And we're open. So let's just change some of the color schemes of these rides, and then we'll wrap this episode up. Make these rides look a little bit more appealing. The go-karts, I think the space entrance looks pretty good with the ride, and then with the Ferris wheel, if you guys have watched the other series, I like the canvas tent. I just think it matches, the Ferris wheel theme. It's kind of a carnival type ride. And I think those colors are looking pretty good there. So there we are. A few rides to start the park out. And in the next episode, we'll probably build a roller coaster. At least a starting roller coaster. You can see that 6.8 intensity rating for the top spin. It's pretty high, so that should make those guests that prefer intense rides happier. Guests are saying that the go-karts are a really good value, which if you really wanted to, you could up the price of those then. But I just like to keep the value at let's put in an entertainer, because some of the guests were complaining that the queue line length was too long, or they were taking forever. So we'll put an entertainer. But like I was saying, I just always keep the I don't always, but I keep the price at the excitement rating as long as I can. Put in some benches, especially for the exit of the top spin, because guess we're getting sick. Don't want them puking all over your pathway. We've got a handyman to take care of that, but to avoid as much as possible, put some benches. The guests will sit on there until they feel better. Put in some litter bins, even though we don't have any food or drink stalls yet. we're going to. So there we go. I'm going to rename the park itself from Monkey Puzzle Park. I thought it was kind of a funny name because of the trees. We're going to go ahead and just name it $1 Million Mission. You can change the park name at any time, which is nice. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'm excited to do this series. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Let me know what you think about the idea. And episode 2 will be coming up soon. Okay, let's check out the finances. Obviously, right now, we're just going to be losing a bunch of money building new rides and things like that. But hopefully throughout, I'll be able to give you guys some tips on how to make a lot of money in your parks. And so you don't have to worry about money at all. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next episode.